This little boy who can't speak has called the fire department several times, saying that there is a natural gas leak at home. However, in front of the firefighters, the father said everything was normal at home. The firefighters were not happy. Isn't this a typical story of the boy crying wolf? At this time, the little boy's eager eyes attracted Jack's attention. It turned out that the little boy was deaf and dumb, and the man's behavior made Jack curious.
You have a kid that doesn't hear and you haven't learned sign language?
He's my new stepson, and I'm really old. I'm trying to learn, I swear.
But the man never expected that Jack could sign language. Jack learned from the boy's gestures that his stepfather beat his mother every other day, and he called the fire department to save his mother. For no other reason, it was because the firefighters came the fastest. Seeing that her son had said it, the mother no longer concealed it.
He locked me in the closet for 11 hours that night.
And he often beat her when he was unhappy. Jack was not calm now. He told Dean to do everything he could to hold the man back. Dean took the man to move, saying that this would quickly eliminate the natural gas in the body. Then he checked the man to see if he was poisoned by natural gas. At the same time, the woman took advantage of the man's inattention and sneaked back home to pack her luggage. Dean controlled the man's head to prevent him from noticing the woman's actions. Soon, the woman finished packing and ran out. Seeing that the task was completed, Dean said that the man was fine, but the mother and son needed to go to the hospital for observation for a few days. The man was unwilling to do so.
As a man, you are more prone to self-filtering. You will be fine with trace amounts of gas.
The man was angry and said that firefighters could not break up other people's families. At this time, a sound came from the second floor, and the fire was seen in an instant. The man who had reached the limit of endurance finally lost control. He grabbed the little boy's hands and thought that he had set the fire. The little boy was very scared, but he couldn't speak and could only sob constantly. At the critical moment, his mother protected him behind him. At this time, the man could hardly control his hands. He saw the firefighters looking over and quickly said that everything was fine. The firefighters in charge started working inside and outside and easily put out the fire.
That ought to keep him out for a week or two.
The teammates learned that it was Jack who deliberately set the fire to rescue the mother and son. The man who saw the house burning could no longer control his emotions. Fortunately, the firefighters appeared in time to stop him. In the end, with the cooperation of all firefighters, the mother and son were finally able to leave. Looking at the little boy's innocent smile, the firefighter felt that everything was worth it.